into it. Boom, boom. Make sure we live everywhere first. Yes, sir, Bob. Should be good. And we are live, man. What's going on, everybody? It is S.E.T Media in the house. I told you I'd be right back with another one, man. We got Tim Walz in here, capping off day 3 of the Democratic National Convention. He's giving his speech right now. We're going to jump right into it, man. Make sure to like the video. Let's get this thing going.
So, and they will ban abortion across this country, with or without
Congress.
Congress.
God, starting off with the shit.
Here's the thing. It's an agenda nobody asked for. It's an agenda that serves nobody except the richest and the most extreme amongst us. And it's an agenda that does nothing for our neighbors in need. Is it weird? Absolutely.
Here we go. Strap in, y'all. Y'all know it's
wrong.
gonna be
And it's dangerous. It's not
a
just
weird
me saying so.
A weird
it's
speech.
Trump's own people. They were with him for 4 years. They're warning us
My nigga love
that
that
the
word.
next 4 years will be much, much worse. You know, when I was teaching every year, we'd elect a student body president. And you know what? Those teenagers could teach Donald Trump a hell of a lot about what a leader is. Leaders don't spend all day insulting people and blaming others. Leaders do the work. So I don't know about you. I'm ready to turn the page on these guys. So go ahead. Say it with me. We're not going back.
Make sure to like the video, man. Appreciate everybody tuning in.
We've got something better to offer the American people. It starts with our candidate, Kamala Harris. From her first day as a prosecutor, as a district attorney, as an attorney general, as a United States senator, and then our vice president, she's fought on the side of the American people. She's taken on the predators and fraudsters. She's taken down the transnational gangs, and she stood up to powerful corporate interests. She has never hesitated to reach across that aisle if it meant improving your lives. And she's always done it with energy, with passion, and with joy. Folks, we've got a chance to make Kamala Harris the next president of the United States. But I think we owe it to the American people to tell them exactly what she'd do as president before we ask them for their votes.
Yeah.
So here, this
You know
is a
what?
part. Clip and save
I
it
think
and
you're
send it
right.
to your undecided relatives so they know.
I think
If you're
he's
a
right.
middle-class family or a family trying to get into the middle class, Kamala Harris is going to cut your taxes.
Oh, you're gonna cut the middle class
If you're
taxes.
getting squeezed by prescription drug prices, Kamala Harris is going to take on Big Pharma.
I think we would like
If
to
you're
see what
hoping
Kamala
to
plans
buy a
on
home,
doing. You know
Kamala
what?
Harris
He's
is going to
right.
help make it more affordable. And no matter who you are, Kamala Harris is going to stand up and fight for your freedom to live the life that you want to lead. Because that's what we want for ourselves, and it's what we want for our neighbors. You know, you might not know it, but I haven't given a lot of big speeches like this. But I have given a lot of pep talks. So let me finish with this, team. It's the fourth quarter. We're down a field goal, but we're on offense and we've got the ball. We're driving down the field. And boy, do we have the right team. Kamala Harris is tough. Kamala Harris is experienced, and Kamala Harris is ready.
And I will give them this. They do have the momentum right now.
Our job, Our job for
Check out the
everyone
polls,
watching
man.
is to get in the trenches and do the blocking and
They're
tackling.
neck and neck in a lot of states. Kamala has a few states, and the ones that she's not leading in, she's catching up in.
At a time. One phone call at a time. One door knock at a time. One $5 donation at a time.
And it's because of Tim Walz. I'll be honest. He's brought the spirit. He's brought the energy.
76 days. That's nothing. There'll be time to sleep when you're dead. We're going to leave it on the field.
All right. You see the passion he brings? That alone, if you were voting Democrat anyway, is going to make you a little bit more unified, galvanize the people.
Where workers come first. Health care and housing are human rights. And the government stays the hell out of your bedroom.
Talking about the government staying out your bedroom.
A place where no child is left hungry, where no community is left behind, where nobody gets told they don't belong. That's how we're going to fight. And as the next president of the United States always says, when we fight, when we fight, when we fight, thank you. God bless.
That was a very quick speech.
Well, who is the coach? That's what we're going to be knowing after this speech.
Yep.
Coach Walz.
And you see how he just further continues to lean on that coach background. That's something he stated multiple times throughout this short campaign they've had. Coach, military background, makes him a little bit more personable, right? More relatable. Who doesn't like their youth sports coach? Who doesn't respect vets, military? I've always said it was a very strategically smart move to bring Tim Walz along and add him to this campaign. And he's actually been a key feature in this campaign. You know, he's had a lot of the limelight on him, and he hasn't shied away. Better statesman than Kamala. He's got his family out there. You know, they're soaking in the moment. Like I said, Kamala's surging in the polls, and it's partly in due to Tim Walz and bringing him along and the energy he's brought into the campaign. He's injected a lot of spirit, and you can see it. You can see it.
If there was any doubt about why Kamala Harris chose him as a running mate, I think.
And I'm speaking from a completely neutral perspective. I try to be as neutral as possible on these issues. So, like, I'm just pointing out the obvious energy that's in the room on the stage. Like, they feeling it right now.
Why are you wearing the flannel?
Because this is what Minnesota's about. We all wear flannel.
All right, Barb, we thank you so much. Beyond Barb, just to give you guys an idea of how his speech played
Everybody
out,
in
I was
Minnesota
watching
apparently
delegates
rocks
from one
flannels.
state
Let me know.
talk to other states saying he's incredible, and I heard that more than once. A lot of people liked his lines, especially the ones about mind your own business. That played really well in this room. We also got to talk about the night as a whole, going from Oprah, building with Pete Buttigieg and Governor Westmore, and finally here now with Governor Tim Walz.
Y'all go ahead and like the video, man. Double tap the screen.
The strategy of blocking these speakers.
But yeah, let me know what y'all think, man. Tim Walz, Kamala, Trump, JD Vance. Don't know, don't care what side y'all on, man. It's all about a conversation. It's all about discourse. That's when things happen. That's when change is made. When we can all come to the table and have conversation. I think Tim Walz, like I said, he's injected some necessary life into what the Democrats got going on. Like, before they added him to the campaign, there was a lot of questions looming about whether Kamala would be able to stand up to Trump. And, you know, by herself, no. By herself, hell no. But with Tim Walz, man, they make quite a formidable pairing. I'm not gonna lie. Like, he's came and brought exactly what Kamala needed or Kamala was missing to the campaign. You know, while people may have wanted to vote for Kamala just because of who she is, Tim Walz has kind of came and gave that reasoning, that drive, that hey, like, we know y'all issues as Americans. I'm gonna speak to y'all issues as a former coach, as a former vet. Y'all will be able to relate to me. You know,
the emotion just so palpable during the speech and then after it as well. So yeah, the dad in plaid, the Midwestern dad energy, but also the coach giving this crowd a pep talk. Not that they necessarily needed it. They've been pretty fired up and reminding them. And we've heard this as an undercurrent throughout the night.
As fired up as that crowd was, man, that's Tim Walz's calling card, I would say, is to be able to kind of rile the crowd. Like, Donald Trump gives an excellent rally, but hey, hats off to Tim Walz, man. He does know how to get up there and, you know, feed off the energy the crowd has given him and feed it some energy right back. That's been a notable skill of his.
We're going to take a break right here. And when we come back, we'll look ahead to tomorrow night, Kamala Harris's big night at the Democratic National Convention. We're back in a moment.
So day 4 tomorrow, we got Kamala coming on. We'll see what she has to say. Definitely anticipating and looking forward to that. You know, we'll be covering that right here on S.E.T Media as well. So make sure to tune in to tomorrow's video. Continue to like this video, though. Double tap on the screen, man. Just helps the channel out tremendously. But yeah, like I said, man, let me know what side y'all on. Let me know what y'all thinking. Y'all team Kamala, team Trump. What are y'all issues with team Kamala? What are y'all issues with team Trump? You know, let me know how y'all felt about Democratic DNC day 3. You know, they had the Oprah out. They had Bill out earlier. Bill Clinton. John Legend performed. One thing I'll say about the Democrats, man, they know how to throw a party. They know who to bring out. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. They definitely know how to throw a party over here on the left. But, yeah, it's definitely interesting to see them kind of rally, you know, as we kind of inch closer and closer to November. It is kind of interesting to see it all come together for the Democrats. Like, 3 weeks ago, it seemed like they were plummeting in the polls. Biden was a train wreck. Kamala was nowhere to be seen. You know, fast forward 3-4 weeks, she's at the forefront. Biden is, you know, gracefully bowed out. Trump assassination attempt seems like it was years ago, right? Less than a month ago, but it seems like it was years ago at this point, right? So a lot's happened. A lot has taken place. At this point, a day in the campaign cycle feels like a year. And the Kamala Harris campaign has been able to use all of that to their advantage.
Going wild for Team USA. I know it's been a long time coming.
Yeah, gosh, it feels good.
Every night, it's your news playlist. Top Story with Tom Llamas. Streaming weeknights at 7 on NBC News Now.
Yeah, man, I mean, like it or not, that's just always what they've been able to do. It's still a party. You know, they got the Celebrity Connect, so, you know, they bring out good guests, A-listers.
Meanwhile, we're just learning new details about what to expect from VP Harris's speech.
And I honestly can't compliment or admire the Tim Walz addition enough. Very strategic move, well played by the Kamala Harris campaign. They've almost been talking about Walz more than Kamala, honestly.
Multiple sources are familiar with Vice President Harris's speech preparations, and they tell me that the Vice President is really approaching this with a meticulous attention to detail.
Hey, they didn't care. Bill's an icon to the Democratic Party. He's one of the most famous, notable Democrats, really, of all time. You got the Clintons and you got the Obamas, right?
To her opponent, former President Donald Trump.
Past be damned, accusations be damned.
She wants to literally lean into her own personal story and define.
They're always going to be figureheads in the DNC.
Stances that she rolled out last week, including decreasing rent prices.
Right, and I'm just talking right now. You know, it's pretty much all but wrapped up here for day 3.
And to do that, she's gonna be
just
talking
giving
a
y'all
lot
some
about her mother, who
commentary.
taught her, you might be the
The
first,
speech
but
was
you're not
shorter
gonna
than
be
I
the last. Make sure
anticipated,
that you have
so
other people behind you. And she's
definitely
also
just
gonna be
want to hear
talking
what
about her
y'all think at
middle-class
this
background
point.
and the
Like,
fact that she grew up in a
what are
family
some of
that
y'all
understood what it was to
takeaways?
struggle, and that she understands other Americans
What are some
and
things
their
y'all are looking
abilities
forward
to
to
push
going
through when they are
forward
struggling. I'm also told she's
in the
really going
campaign
to
run
be
for both
praising
sides?
President Biden.
Tomorrow we
She
got
said,
Kamala
I was
coming
told
up,
she's very
so
grateful
definitely
to
going to
him. She
be
really respects him, and she wants to
paying
make sure that he
attention
gets
and
the moment
viewing
to
as she
really
gives her
hear that
speech.
from her. And I was told that she's going to be sticking largely to her remarks, but she's also going to be open and ready to react to the group.
Yeah.
All right, Yamiche, thanks. Let's bring back Peter Alexander
Hey,
on
man.
the convention floor. Peter.
Allegedly and purportedly, man, because they're facts depending on what side of the fence you sit on.
I never heard of this guy a matter of weeks ago, and now I love him. That is the
Yeah.
takeaway. Another delegate saying something is different in this room.
Yeah.
Among those enjoying this, Chris from Seattle. Chris,
that's kind of what it seems like. Like Tim Walz just came out of thin air, but it was exactly what they needed.
On day one, high bar to meet on second day, even higher.
Make sure to like the video, everybody. Double tap the screen, or it's 3 buttons on the top right-hand corner. Helps the channel out tremendously, man. S.E.T Media, we cover stuff like this daily, so go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well.
So Coach Walz really delivered. Well, he delivered a pep talk tonight, and those tears were not just on the eyes of Gus Walz. They were on the eyes of a lot of people in this room at that time as well. Back to you, Lester and Savannah.
All right, Peter,
ultimately, I'll say terrific night for the DNC, man.
From the third night of the Democratic National Convention.
Terrific night.
More live from Chicago coming up after this.
Yeah. I think that is a good point to wrap it up, man. As we close out again, just, let me know what y'all thoughts are on the video. Let me know what y'all thoughts are at this stage in the campaign. If there's any disagreements y'all have with Kamala and the campaign, anything you guys want to see from her personally, I want to see her speak on some issues. I want to see her give her policy. I want to see her defend certain stances, give her viewpoints on certain current events, certain current topics. There's a lot going on, and we haven't heard Kamala speak on any of it, right? So we've heard Biden, who can barely put together a sentence, speak more than Kamala has in the past few weeks. So that's my personal take. I want to see her answer some questions, really. But let me know what some of y'all qualms are with Kamala, some of y'all qualms with Trump, and yeah, let's have a conversation. It's all about discourse, man. But I'm going to go ahead and close this one out, man. Still got several of y'all in here. Actually, a lot of y'all still in here. So do me a favor. Make sure to like that video or like this video on the way out. Just double tap the screen. Go ahead and follow the channel as well, man. We cover stuff like this on a daily. So if you guys like the video, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Leave the notifications on so you don't miss out. It's S.E.T Media, man. You had Key in here, your favorite big four-headed YouTuber, man. I'm going to sign out on this one, y'all. Y'all take care. Peace.